attacks could you do after this?
You can do a lot of neat attacks. I'm not going to get into them right now. We might get them in a few minutes. Any other questions? Good, because we're going to go and do more stuff. So now we've married and unmarried. We start the technique. We're married. Double tap. Now we're unmarried. What does he do every time he feels something strange? Where to go? Hand up on the inside. Something strange is going to happen. 1, 2, boom, I just married. He opened his inside hand, we just keep going. Now I'm going to go to the other side. Something strange happened. He opens his inside hand. Things happen. Now we're going to unmarry. Pop, pop, pop. Okay? Now we're going to play with this. 1, 2, 3, 1. It's another transition from unmarried to unmarried. We're unmarried. 1, 2, 3, 1. Now we're unmarried on the other side. Keep it around. 1, 2, 3, unmarried. 1, 2, 3, unmarried. 1, 2, 3, unmarried. Now, back. Go for it. Try it. Another little trick is you can't push down. Pushing down is one of the favorite things to do, and it's actually very, very correct. And if you're in a self-defense situation, you want to push down. But for this, you don't, because I don't want to get my shoulders involved in this. I don't want to fight. So here we are. We're not pushing down. Tap, tap. Now they're open. Now. Double block. Hit. Now I'm going to marry my elbows again.
On the other side.
Hit. Aha! Now we're going to marry the elbows. So the elbows are married on here. Tap, tap, hit. I'm doing it on the fifth side, and I'm the driver. Hit under, that's a double block. You've seen that double block a million times. Cut up, yes. Pop, pop, and now my elbows are married again. So I'm going to marry the elbows, unmarry them, and marry them again on the other side. Interesting stuff. Once again. Tap, tap, hit, 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 under, hit. And now we're married here. One of the secrets is I don't have to touch my elbow to his right away. I can slowly approach that after I change. Next thing is, and this, just think about this. If you're the passenger and you feel something weird happen on the outside, what you need to do is open your inside hand and go like that. That's all you need to do. If you were hitting with that inside hand, you feel something weird happen out here, boom, and you'll be working with the guy. You don't have to know anything but that. If you feel something weird happen on this hand opens up. So go with that one. I'm the one. Oops, here we are. I'm the one doing the changes. He's just following and reacting, which is probably one of the most important parts of this. So here we are. Boom, we got this. Once again, keep the elbows married for now. Together, together, together. Now to get out of this, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So here we are. 1, 2, 3. And that gets us into the chi sao portion. So now we're going to go into that. So we start here. We touch. Throw our back knuckles. Do 2 taps and a rise. And we begin the chi sao. Just do that now. Go. Later on, make it work into something. But right now, it's just 3 things. Grab, match elbows, back knuckle. Boom, and now we're rolling. We roll, and we go tap, tap, tap. Then we do the chi sao. Now at the end of the chi sao, I'm the driver. I'm going to grab him like this. That tells him we're going to stop and we're going to separate. So we're doing this. I grab the top, I separate, I salute him, and I salute the front. And that's going to be the back part of the universal set. That's the ending of the universal set. So work on that, and we'll be around to help you on that.
It's just that. Tap, tap. It's the same thing.
So we threw a lot at you today. Remember, slow is better. Getting it right is better. Once you get it, we start here. And then we go here. We unmarry him. Ba-da-dum. Unmarry him on the other side. Da-da-da-dum. Go back to the unmarried on this side. We're going to marry them together. One, two, three. Now they're married together. Okay? So we do all that. Now we got to get some energy into it. Last thing I want to show you is, and it takes two people to do this. It's very hard to do. It takes two people who are in sync. We're married. We're going to unmarry. We're going to unmarry to the other side. 1, 2, 3, hit. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Oops. Okay. And now we're moving it. Now we're making it something that it's, holy cow, that was something pretty cool. And we got a lot of energy behind it. And we can slide through stuff on our, like our trapping stuff. Where did we get this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that look familiar anywhere? Assume the position. That looks like our standard entry to our brown belt techniques. 1, 2, 3, 4. Changed it just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit of change. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have to hit that. I can just boom, pop that. But 1, there's our standard entry, yes? Wham! All of a sudden, now I've got another tool in my trapping set, or my trapping stuff. Instead of going bop, 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 and I'm always worried about bringing that back, how far it's got to come back. Now I just, wham! Just turn off like that. So that's what you can do with this kind of thing if you work on it and get it moving. You do it for like 3 minutes and you're like exhausted. If you put energy into it, you notice he's meeting. Boom. So now we're doing this. But we're no longer just doing that. We're doing this first to get the motion. But after we get it, we're going to put a lot of power in it and find out. So here we are. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, we're starting to figure out entries from the universal set and what we've broken up into the little universal set. Any questions?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about the married elbow, you're here, you're rolling over the elbow this way.
Right.
What's the purpose of having the elbows connected? What's the principle behind that?
Come on up. First principle is part of the kata, so we do it. Second principle, tradition. Okay. So turn around a little bit. So put your hands up. Boom, block that. That's. Now, what am I married on? Roll it. I'm marrying it because it's easy to do in a kata form and we can repeat it 5,000 times. And that's what we want to do. When I'm here, as soon as that hand drops, boom! Oh, okay. As soon as that hand drops, that's my elbow roll. Now, it's not married in real application. but it's married so that I can, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, feel now we can start moving. You can move a little more back now. Whoops. Now here's the weird part. You can't do this hard with somebody who's just learning, because you're pushing down. You feel that down, and as soon as you get a little bit ahead of me and go down, you get hit. So you got to make sure going down is very dangerous when you're first learning this. When you get it, so here we are. Wham! Going down feels great, okay? But I know what the timing is on that. If you go down before you should. So anyway, married, in my mind, number one, thought it does it. Number two, tradition. Number three, you can do it 5,000 times to get a rhythm, to get a feel of it. What does it feel like when you do that? Okay? Anything else? I taught, it's so complicated, nobody has a question. All right, anyway, take it back. I'm sure it'll be up on the internet site somewhere. Take it back and work it. And what I found is that it started opening up a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So here I am. I'm working this thing. And I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1.
I don't know this very well.
Yeah, so here's the guy. Freaking God doesn't know this. 1, 2, 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3 just block. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now here's what, once again, this looks like standard entries to our trapping stuff. Well, how about this? Give me an overhand as part of the universal. Yes? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now just hold this here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the same exact move. I'm firing the exact same neurons, only he's coming over. I'm playing defense now. He's playing defense. Now, what's that hand there? Boom! Now I'm playing offense. But it's the same exact move. So that, and you can find a lot of that stuff when you start moving with this stuff. It's a lot of, how does that work? I think there's a brown belt technique where you boom, boom, that one. So there you are, unmarried elbows. There's unmarried elbows. So you just, but if you play with unmarried elbows, you get faster and stronger. You start to feel that pull. So you play with them a lot, and you get stronger and stronger, and they mean a little more. Thank you. They line it up. You got any questions? Work it slow. Work it till you get it right. And then when you get it right, and then so you can make it move. But you got to work it slow until you get it. The motion's more important than speed right now. Later on, speed becomes important. Yes?
What questions? How many times do you go back and forth?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
what taps?
Yes. No, the driver gets to determine how many taps. Now, the universal set is built on multiples of 5. Now, what I find is that once you try to move this stuff, you try to work it, multiples of 5 get boring. And you get, why am I doing this? So I drop it down to multiples of 3 or multiples of 2. And all of a sudden, it becomes really a mind-bending, like, things got to get done. But when you're beginning, multiples of 5s are fun. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be your universal drill as done in the kata. But we're here. Just a couple of times so you get the feel. But 5 is good. Remember, speed is not important now. Getting that done. Another 2 minutes on this. Go. Monte, so we got that. Now that is something you need to practice because that's part of the universal set. And what I've noticed in a lot of dojos, the universal set is just learned and discarded. some to learn, some to do on your test, and you don't really work a lot with it. I work a lot with it, and I'm learning more and more about it. But so now we're going to open up this little piece. So we've got the piece. We started here. I'm the driver. And we started here. And that's our cotta piece. But the cotta piece gives us the driver on the left and the passenger on the right. Well, let's try the other side. Now we're going to cross over and put the passenger on the left. So here we are. We start here, and we give this guy. Now I'm driving. Now here's the weird part. It's the same crossover I did with the end of the universal set, but now I'm going to do a backfest. It's going to change what he does. So here we are. Backfist. Now, whoops, I did that wrong. Now I unmarried the elbows. Let's go with that one. The elbows are married on the back on the universal set. Now they're unmarried. So here we are. We got married elbows. Tap, tap, tap. And now they're unmarried. Tap, tap, tap. And now we got unmarried elbows. Let's go with that one. We're going to marry them and unmarry them.
Oh, it's your left. You're right. You're right. You're right. Sir.
Yeah, if you're lead driver.
Yes.
Now, put this in here and raise that.
Said they were married. Oh, well, you're fine. You're driving. You're driving. You try it now.
Okay. Okay, today, a couple of little speech first. Let's see, about a year ago, there was a black belt meeting here, and talking about the future of the club, how it was going to go, the future of what was going to happen here. And there was a guy, older guy, showed up, and he came to the black belt meeting, and he said, I don't really know what the problems are. I don't know what the solutions are. But I can tell you this, I feel magic here, and don't let the magic die. It was like, poof, there it is. There's magic here. And don't let the magic die was something we thought about a year ago. Well, guess what? It's a year later, and now the magic, the thing now, what do you say? How do you make the magic live? How do you make the magic better? And every one of you has an opportunity and obligation to bring that magic to this mat and share it with everybody you've got here. And that's one of the magic things I love about this organization. The second magic thing I want to talk about is the platform that this art builds. The art itself is freaking magic. And we all know that. We all feel that magic when we move. We just feel it. No matter how far from the ideal we might be, you can feel that magic. And that magic is built into a platform. And you build that magic with your stance work, your sets, your katas and your techniques, and whatever else you do in class. And you have that platform, and you go out and explore, and use that platform to go places and work things. And every now and then, you come back to your platform, and you say, how can I make this platform a little bit better? How can I work this platform where there's some secrets inside this platform that I can work on? And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a little tiny, tiny piece of the universal set. You don't have to know the universal set to do this. We're going to take a tiny piece, and then we're going to work that little piece. And once we get it pretty good, it shouldn't take too long, then we're going to start expanding that little piece and see what's inside of that little piece that we can use and try to make our platform a little bit more fun. So to begin with, Travis, my trusty assistant, if you have any questions, you can come and ask him. we're going to take the piece of the universal set that ends with the elbow set, So he's throwing elbows. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to 2, go to 2, and we get to 1. This is where we're going to begin. You get to 1, and now we're going to go 1, 2. Just this little piece here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to roll it. That's all we're going to get. That's our first move. We're here, back and forth a couple of times. Travis has his hands up by his face so that I don't. Oh, good. Okay. So we want to do this. The first move we're going to do is just wham. And we're going to go wham and then start the roll. Just going to start the roll. So we have 3 things happening. We got the grab here. We got the body rotation. And we got the elbow sitting up here. We all happen at once. Wham. And we just start the roll. Pick a partner, just start doing that. 2 minutes we're going to work on that, just 2 minutes.